Alright, this is Christopher Fox once again, and this is a request design for Emily, and the name of this video is Lucy letby, whatever, a timeline of the most prolific child killer in modern years, I guess.
She's not the first
Megan's here
NHS serial
too.
killer, and Lucy Letby is unlikely to be the last.
She killed
Letby
children.
Allitt, Harold Shipman, and Colin Norris were all convicted of murdering their patients. And
That's
as
fucked up.
Letby, in each case, the authorities were asked, why weren't they stopped sooner?
What makes her worse than any other child killer?
Dr. Shipman targeted those who trusted him, elderly vulnerable patients, and injected them with morphine. The bodies of 9 of his victims were exhumed as part of the police investigation.
Whoa.
He was jailed in 2000 and killed himself in prison 4 years later.
She has been found with a quantity that much insulin in it.
Why do you always go for the kids, man? Not that murder in general ain't cool, it's just... Why the kids? Seriously, why the kids? What kind of sick pleasure do you have on murdering fucking kids? The most vulnerable thing in this fucking planet.
Elderly patients were also the target of Colin Norris, a young nurse who went rogue. In 2008, he was found guilty of murdering 4 and trying to kill a thief. But the closest comparison to Letby is perhaps Beverly Allitt, also a nurse in her 20s, also
like a dude.
Children's ward, this time in Lincolnshire. In 1993, Allitt received 13 life sentences for the murder and attempted murder of infants.
And we thought we'd try.
Babies. What kind of sick fuck would do that shit to a baby? That person deserves to be fucking executed. Fuck.
And look at this to see how big the phenomenon was.
Criminologist David Wilson has studied doctors and nurses who become serial killers.
The person who kills within a healthcare setting has already developed the desire to kill before they join the healthcare setting. And if you want to kill, of course you're going to identify people who are vulnerable, people whose deaths won't be noticed. And so guess what? The people that serial killers target, by and large, are older people, or they target very, very
sick
young
fuck.
people, specifically in a neonatal unit in this case, where again, small babies with chronic underlying health care, where their deaths won't be commented upon or seen as being suspicious, because tragically, some babies born in that situation will die.
The judge-led inquiry following Beverly Allitt's conviction in 1993 criticised the speed of the hospital's response. Again, there are comparisons with Lucy Letby. At the Countess of Chester Hospital,
Who is Lucy
managers did
Letby?
not
I don't
properly
understand what
investigate
makes her so
how
different.
13 babies had died unexpectedly in a single year.
15 babies? Are you shitting me? Oh my god, what the fuck is wrong with people? What the actual fuck?
Even though doctors had raised concerns. Susan Gilby took over running the NHS Trust soon after Lucy Letby's arrest.
The paediatricians were discussing, the terrible nights on call that they were having. One of them said, every time this is happening to me, that I'm being called in for these catastrophic events which were unexpected and unexplained, Lucy Letby is there. And then somebody else said, yes, I found
Well,
out.
she needs to be executed then.
Someone else had the same response. And they all realised that the common factor for each of them was Letby's presence on the unit.
The first 3 babies died in June 2015.
Oh my
Senior
God,
managers
that
agreed
sucks.
to hold an external investigation. That never.
I can believe that this piece of shit is doing this shit and got away with it every single fucking time. Goddamn, some of this, I hate this fucking plan, man. The people are so goddamn stupid.
Happened. 4 months later, 4 more babies were dead, and the staff analysis linked Lucy Letby to every one of them. By the following February, 10 babies had died.
Jesus fucking Christ,
senior
bro.
managers for an urgent meeting, they did not respond for 3 months. In June, over 2 days,
Don't show her
2 more
fucking
babies
face.
died.
Get her face off my fucking
Lucy
screen.
Letby was on shift for both. By now, there had been
No.
13 unexplained deaths.
That's
In
horrible.
September, the Royal
Fuck
College
her.
of Pediatrics and Child Health
Fuck her. She
urged the
belongs
trust
in
to
fucking
investigate
hell.
each death individually. That didn't happen. It was only the following May, after continual pressure from
May, my
staff,
fucking
that
birthday.
the trust called the police.
Fuck her.
Almost 2 years after the first unexpected deaths. When she was arrested in July 2018, Lucy Letby was still working at the trust. No disciplinary action had been taken against her.
There is only one serial killer of babies that's worked in that organisation, and the executive team were not the people who were responsible.
Did she get
for
off
the
fire
deaths
or
of those
something? What
babies.
is wrong with her?
But they had some opportunities to get to the bottom of what was happening. The reputation of the organisation and protecting that reputation was a big factor.
She did this shit for years and nobody was like suspicious of her? Like, seriously?
In how people responded to the concerns raised.
The months of inaction is no shock to this former NHS whistleblower and former NHS manager.
Not surprised at all. Trusts generally delay everything for as long as is possible. Now, what's fascinating here is that, like many NHS trusts in which tragedies have occurred, for different reasons, obviously, to this specific case, you'll find that the prompts for action come from outside the system, because the system ignores its own people. If you come at the system, if you approach directors and senior managers with good news without evidence, that's welcome, that's taken on board. And you just got to look at what's going on, whether it's Shrewsbury and Telford, whether it's Nottingham Hospital's maternity units, or whether it's, going back to mid-staffs. Yeah? When good news is put forward, even though it's baseless, it's welcome. But when negative news, what I would perceive as factual news, when that is brought forward, even with evidence, tends to be pushed aside because it doesn't suit the narrative.
Get that face off my screen.
Remains about Lucy Letby's murders.
I can't even stand to look at her fucking
Sometimes
face.
the healthcare serial killer will say that I was actually being merciful. This person was in a great deal of pain, and I was just
Fucking
ending
bitch.
quickly.
She
I'm a
deserves to
healthcare
be
serial killer.
executed.
I've often just wanted,
Enough
because
said.
the unit is under such pressure, they just try to get rid of difficult patients. We've cleared another bed. It was just a kind of sort of managerial efficiency that they...
There's a chick who did the same thing, but after she had 2 of her babies, she threw them away in the fucking trash. I mean, seriously, she threw it in... Jesus Christ. Not only who would do this kind of shit to a child, let alone a fucking baby, bro? Like, this is fucking disturbing shit.
seemed to be expressing.
This plan is getting worse and worse every day, I swear.
For emerged at court, we might be able
Well,
to
I don't care how hot you are, you did the unthinkable. You did shit that you shouldn't have been fucking
Well,
doing.
there did seem to be a hero complex.
The babies who survived Lucy Letby's crimes will now be approaching their 8th birthdays.
Damn.
It has been a distressingly long wait.
Get her pictures
for
off my
doctors and
screen.
nurses
I
to
want
be
to see this
believed
piece of shit on my
for the
fucking TV.
families to get justice.
Fucking bitch.
The former medical director of the Countess of Chester Hospital said in a statement, "I was determined to keep the baby unit safe and support our staff. I wanted the reviews and investigations carried out so that we could tell the parents what had happened to their children. I believe there should be an inquiry that looks at all events leading up to this trial, and I will help it in whatever way I can. The hospital's former chief executive added, I am truly sorry for what all the families have gone through. The trial and the lengthy police investigation have shown the complex nature of the issues raised.
Wow.
I'll cooperate fully and openly with any post-trial inquiry.
She needs to be
And you can
executed.
watch a special BBC panorama. Lucy Letby, the nurse who
Fucking
killed
that
on
devil
BBC
smart.
Empire.
And that was one of the most fucked up things I've ever seen on this channel. Oh my god. Excuse me, guys. I'm not supposed to burp on camera. Sometimes I can't help it. I'm sick. Not that. I mean, I've read cases before. I never heard of this one before. I might not do a video on it because this pisses me off. When it comes to babies or children being harmed or even killed, like, I can't take that shit with, I can't take this shit without wanting to cry or whatever, because this shit is fucked up. Fuck Lucy Letby. She can go burn in hell for all I care. She should be fucking executed. What the fuck is that? But yeah, it's just disturbing. The fact that she got away with it so easily. With that said, guys, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.